Hi friends, today we are going to start with a chapter or a topic called rates and conversion factor. And even in each and everyone's life, we have faced where we have to convert some. Let's say I will try to explain you with an example. Basic example, I can take how many cents, how many cents are let's say $3.75. How many cents are 3.7? So how can I solve this? Basically, what we can do, we can calculate a conversion factor. Okay, what we can calculate? Conversion factor. Now, see, when we are solving this type of, what we need to keep in mind is that there are units also. Units mean here it is dollar, here it is cent. So when we will solve or will apply the conversion factor, we have to consider units also. Okay, how we'll consider unit? So now we here we know that $1 $1 equals to 100 cents. $1 equals. So can I write $1 divided by 100 cents equals to, because either way both are same. Or can I write 100 cents upon $1 equals to. So this is called conversion factor. Okay, called conversion factor. Now, for two units, we can have two conversion factors. One is this one, and second one is this one. They both are rotated. It's reciprocal of each other, and their both quantities are same. Okay, one is this one, and another one is fine. So what we can do here is we have to check. Now, see, we have to convert. Let's say we have to convert dollars to cents. Okay, we have to convert dollars to cents. Fine. So the quantity which you are converting has to be removed. The unit has to be removed. Okay. So if I am writing here $3.75, $3.5, then can I say that it is already multiplied by 1? Yes or no? I can multiply 1 with anything physically. Okay. Now we know that 1 is a conversion factor, which is $1 upon 100 cent or 100 cent upon $1. Now you just think for a minute, pause the video and think for a minute. What will you, either you will use this ratio or this ratio. Among both the ratios, which ratio you will? Okay, you can pause the video and just think for one or two. I will proceed ahead. Fine. So see, here a dollar is mentioned, right? So we have to basically nullify this dollar and bring a cent here. See, our answer will be, let's say this is our answer. Here there will be cents, right? Because we are converting dollars into cents. Okay? So we have to bring cents in numerator or in upper region, and denominator we have to bring dollar. That's why we will use this ratio. I hope you are able to get my point. Okay? So instead of 1, what we will do, instead of 1, we will substitute it with this ratio. Okay. So I will write $3.75, $3.75 into, now I will write 100 cents divided by 1. Okay. Now see, the units also get cancelled. How? Dollar and dollar will be, I'm not cutting a, I'm cutting the whole dollar. Okay. This dollar and this dollar will be getting cancelled out. Now one, it's no use. One is if 1 is in denominator. 3.75 into 100 cents, how much it will be? 3.75 into 100 will be 375, and here the cents is remaining, so I will write it cents. Our answer is coming. So basically what we studied is we need to have a conversion factor, and it will be given in the question itself. Okay, so we'll do 4 5 questions and we'll see if we are able to get it on. Now let's move to the second question. So basically in this chapter we are not having as such theories. Theories is that like we need to we should know how to calculate the conversion factor. Basically. Okay, fine. Now the question is given. Second question. A company company can manufacture company can manufacture 20 bicycles in 1 hour. How much time required to share can pause the video and try to solve. First let's understand the question. What question? That a company manufactures bicycle at which rate? See, this is the rate given. 20 bicycles in 1 hour. So here we can write solution that 1 hour will correspond to 20 bicycles. Now see, this is hour and this is bicycle. So basically I cannot equate it with equal to sign. Okay. So this is a corresponding sign. Corresponding means it is equivalent. Okay. It's not equal. I cannot write apple equal to oranges, right? Apple and oranges are different. So I cannot compare them. So basically what I'm trying to tell you here is it's a corresponding sign. Fine. But we need not to worry about that. Okay. Now 1 hour corresponds to 20 bicycles. Now can I say that I can divide both the side by 20 bicycle or 1 hour both? So I can write 1 hour upon 20 bicycles. Bicycles correspond 1, which also corresponds to, as I said earlier, the reciprocal of this ratio will be also true because I can bring hour on the right hand side. 20 bicycles divide by 1 hour. Okay, so I can use both the conversion factors. Now see, it is asking us how much time will it require to manufacture 320 bicycles. What we have basically here is we have to convert the 320 bicycles into the into time, that is hour, and our answer will be in hours, that is time. So how will we do it? Basically we know that we'll apply a conversion factor. Now see how directly we can apply the conversion factor, because it is equivalent to 1, right? So I can write 1, or instead of that I can write this, or I can write this, and 1 is multiplied to each and every number every time. Okay, so you can substitute it with any ratio, but it should be valid for that question, not universally valid. Fine. So now we are able to see that we have to convert bicycles into hours. Okay, what we'll basically need is here there should be hour, and in the denominator there should be bicycles. Why? then only I can cancel out this bicycle unit, and I will get hours remain. Okay, so I will choose this ratio, right? This ratio. Why? Because it has bicycles letter hour in the one end. What I can do, I can now solve it further and cancel out this term bicycle. 0 and 0 is cancelled, and 2 ones are 2, and it will become 2 16s are 32. So I can write 16 hours. Hour is remaining still, 1 is remaining, and 1 this 16 will be multiplied by 1, and we next question number and finish. Fine. So the question, I will read out a question. Read out the question. It is saying that a rocket is flying. Okay. A rocket has been launched space, and it is saying that after 2 hours, after 2 hours of its launch, 360 gallon of fuel is remaining in its tank. Okay. 360 gallon. Then it is saying that after 6 hours, after hours, 100 gallon 100 gallons of fuel remaining. 100 of gallons. What is the question? Question is, if it burns n gallons of fuel for every hour, what is n? Question is, let's say it burns n gallon every hour. Find, find. Basically, we have to find that what is this rocket consuming per hour. How can we find? Okay, let's say this is the initial position. At initial means at the starting position, I will denote it I. Time which was the time which has been passed was 2 hours, and the fuel remaining was 360. Now, in the final position, final means when we are calculating the last part, it will say that time which has been passed hours, and has been, and remaining is 100 gallon. Okay, so can I say can I say that from 2 hours to 6 hours, it took around 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours of time, and during those 4 hours, it consumed how much? So basically, I can subtract 100 out of 360. It will be 160. Sorry, 260. Yeah, gallon of fuel. Okay. So what I can say is, in 4 hours, it consumed 260 gallons of fuel. Okay, so yeah, this we have now we can have a conversion factor here. How I can write that 4 hours corresponds to how much gallons of fuel usage? 60 gallons of 60 gallons of fine. So what will be the conversion factor here? Conversion factor will be 4 upon 260 hours and gallons, or I can write 1, or I can write 260 gallons upon 4 hours. Now it is saying that how much fuel will be consumed per hour, means it is saying that if I have 1 hour, then what will be my answer in gallons? It is asking like that, right? So 1 hour, this much gallon is. So how can I say? So we'll multiply it with a conversion factor, and what will be the conversion factor? See, hours is in numerator, so this will use this ratio. So I can write 260 gallons divided by 4 hours. Now I can do some basic math. See, this hours and hours will get cancelled, right? One is there, 4, one is the 4, and 4, 65. Answer is 65 gallons. I hope I'm able to explain what I'm trying to tell you. That in this way we have to convert few things. Now let's do one more question. We'll call it a lecture. Third question is third question is somewhat easy question. It is saying that one box contains one box can contain 6 oranges. One box can contain 6 oranges. Also, it is given one orange is 20 cents. One orange cost is. So it is asking us how many how many boxes are required. How many boxes are required to stock $500 worth oranges. $500 worth oranges. Fine. So what we'll do here is, see, we have to basically convert dollars, dollars, which are 500, to number of boxes. Fine. I hope you are getting this. They are asking that how many boxes are required. So our answer we should be in boxes to stock $500 worth oranges. Okay, $500 worth oranges. Fine. So we'll do here basic calculation. We'll find conversion factors, and see this type of question has more than one conversion factor. How we'll able to see? There is no direct relationship between the dollar and boxes, but it is given there is a relationship between box and orange, and then orange and cents. Are you if you are able to see, right? So can I say that one box equals to 6 oranges equals to nothing? So basically, I can write here that what I can write here is one box corresponds to how many oranges? Oranges, right? And also one orange corresponds to cents. Can I write 6 oranges? So what I'm basically doing is I'm connecting this to conversion factors. So how can I connect if I am having a link, a common link, and for that common link I am having orange, but the numbers are different, right? Here it is 6 orange, here it is 1 orange. What I can do is I can basically change this is to 6 oranges. 6 oranges which corresponds to how many cents? Can anyone tell me? It will be 120 cents. How? Because I simply multiplied 6 on the both side, and it will give 6 times is 120. Okay. So can I write 6 oranges also corresponds to 120 cents? Okay. Finally, I can write that one box, one box corresponds to how many cents? 120. The conversion rate we'll be using here is one box divided by 120 cents. Fine. So I will multiply this with one box divided by 120. Okay, now you will think that we have done a mistake here because this is dollar and this is cents. But no need to worry because we know how to convert dollar into cent. Okay. So if I want to convert dollar into cents, what I will multiply it with? I will multiply it with 100 cents because I want to cancel out this dollar, right? And if I want to cancel out this dollar, I need a dollar unit in denominator. So what I will use 100 cent divided by $1. Okay. I can also use $1 divided by 100 cent, but it is not required here. Why it is not required here? Because I want to cancel out this dollar. Okay. That's why 100 cents. Initially, the first question we took in that I have mentioned why I am taking 100 cents divided by how many dollars? Now see, we can easily do the calculation with math here. What I can do, start solving it. I can cancel this dollar and this dollar. Okay. Next step will be I can cancel this cent. And now see, I am only remaining with the box. So we are on a right path. Okay. Now what I can do is I can try to solve this question. I can cancel out this zero and this zero and doing the further calculation, I can say that 2 times 6 is 2 and this will be 2 times 25 is 50, 2 times 6 is 12 and further I can solve this as times 3 is 6 and 2 times 50 is 100. Okay, now 25 50 divided by 3. We have to do this calculation here. We do this calculation. 25 times 50 divided by 25 times 50 will be 1250 divided by, so 1250 divided by 3. 3 fours are 12, 5 will come here, 3 ones are 3. Then I can solve it further. I'll get 2 here. We will carry it down. 18. Then factoring it, I will get 2.0. Then again 6. So it is recurring. So I can write it 416.7. Okay. So basically your answer will depend upon how much up to how much decimal places they want. If they are wanting up to 2 decimal, okay, so I can write 416.6. It is recurring 66666. It will be recurring. So I can round it off up to 2 decimal places and I can write 4.416.7. Hope you hope you enjoyed the video. And in the next session, what we'll do is we'll try to solve some uh, advanced level questions with an easier solution where we need not to find the conversion factor also. Okay, it will be a very casual solution. See you in the next session.